What was that?
And there we are. What is going on out there, folks?
Hello, everyone.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are you with us?
Oh.
I think they can see us. I think, no, you don't need that.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
need that.
All
What's
right.
up, guys? How are we doing out there? Lovely to see everyone. Let's say hi to a few folks here tonight and welcome them to the big show. Hello, hello out there. We have, who do we have here? Let me get on I'm on top chat. I got it to live chat here. What's up, Blaine? Crazy Cat Travelers, Sheila, the Claykowskis are here. What's up? Rob from Life with Favor, Blaine. Oh, I just said Blaine. Liz Breen. Hello, Liz. Margaret Marnie Wilson's here. Who else is here? Let's see. Yvonne Kozlowski. God, that sounds a lot like Claykowski. This is Para DJ's time slot. Could they be finally doing an official group cruise? Yvonne, that is an awesome idea, but they are out on a cruise themselves right now, which is why we snuck in to do our little announcement right here and now. So we're not teasing on that one. That's just the deal. Eddie Moonshine is here. Marilyn Moore, what's up? Diane Dietrich is here. Kathy Zoda. York Rag, hey, what's up, York? Diane Dietrich is here. Kevin Bluck. Whitney Castillo, what is up? Nurse Nancy, the one and only.
Yep. Hi, Nancy.
Unbelievable. Lovely to see Nurse Nancy here tonight. Let's see. I don't think that our other awesome Team SAS member, Leanne, is on lockdown this evening. She had big plans. I don't think she'll be in the house tonight for the big announcement. But I'm sure that she will be all over things when we go live tomorrow night. Michael N., Andrew Sweeze, Sharon Toner Clarkson is here. Mel Stowe, Elenisha McGeever is here. What is up? How are you doing? Boy, we have a lot of people here to see what's going on. Stacy Bell, Emma is here. What's up, Emma? MLB Destinations, Tina the Cruising Librarian is here. What is up? Pam Shantz is here. Pam, did I say that right? I think I did. Lisa Ragsdale is here. Hello. Journey with the Gingers, Robbie O'Malley. What is going on, brother? Hubner Hijinks on the High Seas, Sharon Brackey in the house. China Pearl, Sharon, I have not stopped talking since this thing started. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Are you excited for sneaking in here on a Sunday to make a major announcement?
Yeah, we have put a lot of thought into this, and
we sure have.
We had all kinds of crazy ideas, and this is what we came up with.
So. It is. I know everyone's kind of eagerly awaiting. Hold on, I think there's some joking. Oh, Rob from Life with Favor. Hey, thanks, Rob. You know what? Can the moderator please handle that guy? We got a smart aleck in aisle 9. Smart aleck, aisle 9, please. We have a lot of people. There's a lot of new names. I want to say hi to everybody out there, but we don't want to take up too much of your time. Again, we want to thank Para DJ for being on a cruise this week, which allowed us to sneak in here. We would never go into their time slot. We have way too much respect for those guys, except since they're out of town, we figured we can jump on in here and snag a few moments of your guys' time. So thank you so much for joining us. How do you want to do this? Is there a drum roll? Is there a big thing, or what do we have going on?
Let's tell them who we are going to collaborate with.
Hold on, you want to do that, or you want to tell them first where we're going to go?
No, I think we should tell them who first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure that that's a good idea?
I think so.
Hold on, let's go in the chat and see if people are ready. Are you guys ready to find out who Sharon at Sea will be teaming up for in 2021 for an amazing group cruise? Are you guys ready out there? Are you ready? Hold on, Whitney says know where first. Do you want to know where or who? Where or who? Which one do you want to know first?
I think we should tell them who first so that we can all announce it together.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can. All right, a lot of people, looks like a lot of people are ready out there. How many people do we have here? Do we have enough people? There's 147. Do we want to wait till there's 200 people here to announce it?
No.
Do we think that would even happen? No? Okay, good. All right, then we won't do that at all. All right, so let's see. Oh, thank you, MLB. We appreciate that very much. Let's see what we have going on here. Hold on. Hey, take it easy, Boswell. Calm down. Boswell's over here chewing on a dog toy over here. Boswell, take it easy. For crying out loud. All right, let's see if you guys are ready for us to bring in someone, some people who are going to be teaming up with Sharon at Sea to put on an amazing 2021 group cruise. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Should we start a countdown?
What?
Give me a 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see if this
There
works.
they are.
1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The shit show.
Hold on, I need to see if this can be seen. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
The
Hold
question
on,
is,
here we go. Let's see if we
Can
can
we
hear what's
be
going
seen?
on out there.
can we
Gentlemen,
be seen? Can we be heard?
I can
Let's
hear
see.
you. I can hear you, and I can see you, and I believe others can as well. You
I'm
guys
seeing
in the
some
chat,
bagocks.
let us know what you can hear.
People are saying nice hats.
Yes.
David Brandy's excursion says, "Oh boy."
Yeah, oh boy's right. It is going to be so much fun.
That is definitely an oh boy situation there for Sizzle. What's going on? That is right, folks. It's Sharon at Sea with the amazing guys from the Klaykowskis / The Ship Show are going to be teaming up in 2021 for a fantastic group cruise. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. How did this all come about? John, tell us a little something about what happened.
Well, it started a while back, actually. These conversations started quite a while ago, and we kind of like started toying with the idea, what could we do? And then we were like going back and forth about what ports to do, and it just kind of like slowly turned into a giant snowball from there. And then we came to the final conclusion, which I still don't want to say yet. I feel like
Oh yeah, I know it's still up in the air. No one knows what it is still. I love the excitement. And can I jump in? And I want to thank the lovely ladies behind the scene at the Klaykowskis and the Ship Show, and that would be Kelly and Lisa. The Mrs. Team Mrs. Ship Show.
For all this would not be possible, correct?
That is correct. Yes. We know it took a lot. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of begging and pleading, and I just want to thank those ladies for coming through and letting this all happen. And we are
Namaste.
super excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pam Shant said no snowballs for a cruise. I don't know if she's trying to say she doesn't want a cold weather cruise or what.
It shouldn't be cold.
I don't think it'll be cold where we're going. I think it'll be probably an average. Can I say the temperature that we're expecting? I think it'll be around 80 degrees, maybe cooling into the 70s at night with a medium level of humidity is what
Steve
I'm thinking.
Bickler says, come on, kickoff is soon.
Settle down, Steve.
Okay.
We put a lot of time and effort into this, okay?
Yeah,
we
that's
want to
right.
milk it.
All right, well, what? Shall we tell them what cruise line first? What
Well, I think
ship,
what I
where
think
we're
is really cool about this is it's a lot of firsts for all of us,
going?
It is.
Yeah.
and hopefully for a lot of you too.
Yes, for sure. Let's see. All right, John. Why don't you, John, go. You go. Why don't you throw out there? What is the cruise line? What is the cruise line it's going to be?
The cruise line is Canard. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding.
I've been on Canard.
Yeah, Doodles has been on Canard.
But hold on,
that was
if
a
we
long
go
time
Cunard, shouldn't we go Cunard? Cunard? Is it Cunard?
Yeah, right.
Is it Cunard?
Right.
I don't know.
Q-nerd, I don't know. Listen,
All right, it's not Cunard.
you asked the wrong guy. We are cruising on the Norwegian cruise line.
Norway.
Norwegian, y'all.
Norwegian guys, that is the deal. I think we wanted to jump on a brand and a ship that probably hasn't seen a group cruise yet, or maybe not one that'll be
Not
the
that
likes of
many
this.
anyways,
And we thought it would be a great deal, and we're super excited about that. And
Yeah.
Sharon, what is the ship built by Norwegian Cruise Line that we're going to be on? Tell the people.
It is going to be the Breakaway.
Norwegian
What?
Breakaway. Woo! That is going to be amazing. A newer ship, not the newest one, but all the bells and whistles, all the food, all the drinks, all the everything you can want.
Lots of fun things on the ship.
Yes. And I think it's only fitting that York tells us all where we are going to be going.
I get the honor?
You get the honor, my friend.
Whoa. It's a place I've been wanting to go for a long time. And we're going to probably have to buy the shorts, right?
Oh, for sure.
Oh boy, yes.
Bermuda, y'all.
We are going to Bermuda. That is unbelievable.
Not Bermuda.
It's not going to be
Bermuda.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be Bermuda, baby, Berm. And I will go ahead and announce that we looked at a lot of different dates for this. Now, we already had something big going on early in the year in January. We're going to Australia, and that's something that everyone at the cruise crew helped us pick out. And summertime can be tricky. I know it's great for families, but the dollars and cents are through the roof during the summertime. And we thought that might be anti-group cruises. So we dug a little deeper and we talked about going a little later in the year, and we decided on October. And as we looked at October, there were a bunch of different things. What was funny is that Norwegian wasn't going to too many places that we really wanted to go in October, but we found a cruise to Bermuda October 24 through October 31. So if you're big on Halloween trick-or-treating, you can still make it home in time to knock on your neighbor's door. That that does deserve a big bagok over there. And and where are we going to leave out
of? New York City.
Yeah.
The Big Apple, y'all.
Big
The
Apple,
Big Apple.
baby.
There's going to be a big party in New York.
That is cool.
Yes, we're going to New York City. Eddie Moonshine, that is not hurricane season.
No,
okay?
It's past hurricane.
Yes, that is post-hurricane. Although we're going to make our own little hurricane, I'm pretty sure.
We're sailing out of Doodle City.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Doodletown, USA.
So there you go. So October 24, leaving from New York City, Norwegian Breakaway. That is the deal.
Eddie Moonshine says he can't go because he's banned for life.
He's banned for life from what? Cruising out of New York?
Out of
City
NCL. On NCL.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Well, we'll see for us too.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll put a disguise on him. Listen, so
Robbie O'Malley's in. He's probably already going to be on the show.
Yeah, Robbie, you're probably already booked on that cruise, so it's not a surprise for you.
Kathy Zada is happy too.
That's good.
She says New York.
Sheila
Thank
Bossiger, yes, October 24, 2021. I know it's a little ways away. I get it, but these things have to get planned out. We know that everyone was probably booked up for 2020. Some people even had some early 2021 plans, and we just said, you know what, we're going to do this. Nancy Kirster said, we've sailed on Breakaway twice. You'll love Bermuda, a fantastic cruise. Enjoy. We thank you very much. And as far as the itinerary goes, it's a basic itinerary. If you've ever looked at the Bermuda cruises, every time the ships go to Bermuda, they stay a night or 2 nights, and then they get on out of there, because Bermuda is a little more east than it is south towards the Caribbean islands. So we'll be leaving New York. We'll have 2 sea days. Am I stealing your thunder right now?
No.
We'll be in Bermuda for about 2.5 days, then leave, and then come back with another sea day, and then get back to New York for a 7-day cruise. So that is what's going on.
And one thing, one reason we picked Norwegian was because there are the solo cabins for the solo cruisers. So
That's a big plus.
Totally.
And also, I did look at Royal Caribbean and Carnival's Bermuda cruises during that time of year. One of them has a 7-day and the other had a 5-day offered. And the prices I just took a balcony room in general, and the prices are pretty much like the same price for 2 people. The only difference would be adding on the gratuities for the drink package on Norwegian, which isn't that much. But if you had to pay for dining and drink packages on the other cruise lines, it would probably be like another $1,000. So
Yes.
So
Oh.
the price is really good.
Yeah.
I got us a 15% discount.
Sharon,
Well, so
Sharon.
the prices are lower than they are online right now. So
Yes, and a few people are already saying solo cabins. This is a cruise that will offer for the solo cruiser. The solo cruisers are able to go and not have to double dip and pay twice the amount, and they're going to have an opportunity to be part of a group cruise too. So we thought that was a great thing as well. And of course, let me be the first one to say, we have a lot of special people between the two channels that we love and that are behind the scenes and help us out tremendously. Over there at the ship show, you have Liz Breen, who is awesome, unbelievable. We're hoping, it's not that easy for everyone to get together and say, yes, boom, no brainer, we can go.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that all the moderators can work something out. Some of there's kids involved and stuff, but we're hoping and our fingers crossed that Liz, Nancy, I think Nancy's already locked and loaded. She's a wild one. And Leanne can make it there and will be part of this deal as well. So we shall see.
I hope my wife can make it. That'd be cool.
You think? Oh, that would be great if the wife
nice
can
if
make
you
it.
could bring her.
Totally. Nancy said, I'm twisting my man's arm. Your man will be there. I know he'll be there.
He better be there.
He loves a good party. Amy Rogers said, it's wonderful when you don't have to rush back to the ship at 5. I've been to Bermuda numerous times and I love those overnights. You are so right. Nighttime partying in Bermuda would be amazing.
That sounds good.
It is great. And we want to thank these guys here, John and York, for being part of the deal and teaming up with us to have an amazing get together.
Well, thank you
We're
guys.
gonna have a lot
Thank
of
you.
fun on this cruise.
So listen, we put together a quick little video that we're going to click on and roll. It's a couple minutes long with just some detail and stuff. If you guys have any questions about anything, you can go ahead and throw it into the chat if you want, and we can either type some answers or answer stuff when we come back or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
And
this
then,
is just a video I put together. It's basically just talking about the cruise, what some of the perks are, what's involved, deposits, timelines for booking, and those types of things.
Yes. And if you're asking, and if you're wondering, yes, it is. Sharon will be handling the bookings for the cruise. So if you're interested, you want to get on there, you just have questions about how it works or anything, or if you're ready to book, sharonatsea at Gmail is the way to go. But I will go ahead and drop this little video there in the meantime. And meanwhile, the four of us will try to remember that we may be heard, so we'll try to behave ourselves in the background with regards to talking or anything. I'll see if I can't click off any microphones so we can just let the video go real quick. So here's the deal. Here's Sharon telling you all about the group cruise.
All right, I am here to tell you all the exciting details of our group cruise. First, as we mentioned, it is on the Norwegian Breakaway, which is an amazing ship. It's a 7-day cruise out of New York City. How fun is that? We can have a lot of fun in New York City the night before the cruise, right? And it's going down to Bermuda. We will be in Bermuda 3 days, actually 2.5 days, and then we will have 3 sea days. So it is an amazing itinerary for a group cruise. Now I have secured balconies, ocean view rooms, interiors, and a few mini suites as well. I was also able to secure a 15% discount for ocean view cabins and above, and a 5% discount for interior cabins. Now the ocean view category cabins and above will receive 4 of the free at sea perks that Norwegian is offering, and the interior cabins will receive 2 of the free perks. Well, some of you may be wondering, what are free at sea perks? Well, let me tell you, they are the unlimited open bar. Also, it includes 3 nights of specialty dining in the specialty restaurants. You will receive also 250 minutes of Wi-Fi and a $50 shore excursion credit if you book the shore excursion through the cruise line. Let me add that. And I have secured a bonus perk of $100 onboard credit per cabin. Although I was not able to reserve solo cabins and secure them ahead of time, I can book solo cabins and pull them into the group. And once I do that, they will receive 2 of the free at sea offers, just as the interior cabins do, and they will also receive the $100 onboard credit bonus perk. And this is one of the reasons we went with Norwegian Cruise Lines, is because they do offer the solo cabins and solo cruise rates. And You know, we didn't want people to have to pay that double occupancy that some of the other cruise lines charge when you're cruising alone. Now, these prices that I have secured are good until November 17th of 2019. If you want to book a cabin category that is not secured in the group, I can book them and then pull them into the group, and you will then receive the free at sea offers as well as the bonus perk of the $100 onboard credit. The only thing is you will pay the current Norwegian rate, and then I will pull them into the group. Another thing, after November 17th, 2019, I can still book you into the group, but you will not receive the 15% discount. You will have to pay current Norwegian prices at that time. Although, once I pull you into the group, you will receive all the free at sea offers, as well as the $100 onboard credit bonus perk. One amazing thing is that the deposits are only $50 per person right now, and that is refundable up until final payment date. And if you think you're going to want to go on this cruise, and you, especially if you're a solo cruiser, I would suggest you book it sooner rather than later, because the prices will go up after November 17th, 2019. You will not get that discount, and the $50 deposits may go away as well. So take advantage of all the perks while you can. Besides all the free at sea perks, the $100 onboard credit bonus perk, we will also be planning some fun things around the ship to do, some fun group activities, as well as maybe an excursion one day in Bermuda for those who are interested as a group. We will post all those details down the road as it gets closer. This is going to be an amazing group cruise. You are not going to want to miss it. On the Norwegian Breakaway out of New York City for 7 days to Bermuda. It is going to be so much fun. We hope all of you are able to join us. Happy cruising, and bagak!
Wow, Sharon, did you do a bagok at the end of that video?
I did.
You did a bagok.
She forgot.
You bagoked the heck out of it. That was awesome, awesome, awesome.
Textbook bagok.
All right, listen, I know I'm seeing a few comments. Let's go through, let's check out some of the comments. Eddie Moonshine, there will be a Speedo day. Lisa, I see Lisa Ragsdale saying, shut up, I wouldn't miss it. Putting York in his place there.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we have? Nancy loved the Sharon with the slip-in digits musical tones underneath. So that's nice. They are doing 4 perks for the ocean view and above, and 2 for the insides. Usually it's only 1 for the inside, but with the group cruise, Sharon was able to negotiate that to happen. The perks sound great, said Ruth Todd. A few people saying that's awesome. Sean B said the perks are great till you have to pay the taxes and gratuities, almost $1,000 for the free perks.
Well,
Sean, that's not accurate. I gotta break it to you, dude.
Besides, well, I won't disagree with some Norwegian cruises because I have priced some other ones where that's the case. This particular one, the gratuities per person for the drink package and the specialty dining is $158.40 per person extra.
Boom.
Boom.
So per person. So just times that
deserves a
times 2,
bagok.
and that's all the extra you would have to pay over the price of the cruise.
That's relatively
for everything.
inexpensive.
And you get $100 onboard credit too, which is a bonus perk I was able to get. You don't normally get that.
It's not a usual deal. But gentlemen, what do you have questions, comments, concerns? What do you want to throw out there from the Klaykowski Ship Show side of the fence right now? Anything striking your fancy? Anything you're excited about?
And another thing, with that 15% discount, that pays for part of those gratuities. That pays for a good part of them.
Boom. You just blew my mind.
It may even pay for all of them.
Listen, Sharon has taken care of me for 2 cruises, and I know she's not going to steer me wrong on this one, so I got the faith, and I just can't wait. It seems like so like far away, but
Right.
it's, first of all, a cruise line I've never been in. I'm not going to be on that before that. It's a destination I've never been to.
Yep.
Destination I'm not going to go to before that. And I mean, I've gotten to cruise with you beautiful people at least once, but hopefully more of you,
Yeah,
Yes.
get to meet some of the peeps.
And the unlimited alcohol.
Yes.
Unlike other cruise
big
lines,
plus.
you don't get turned down after your 15th drink. Although they do have the right, if they're worried that you might drive home, they could shut you down at the bar if they feel like that could happen.
Well, 3 days in Bermuda, we got to make sure we still take advantage.
There's
Of
the
that.
rub, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's just about proper timing and making sure you plan accordingly. Because if you're going to give value, you got to, get your drinks on board when you can and get your entertainment off the ship when you can. Here's a question.
Yes.
Can I bring a beer bought on ship off the ship?
Can you
like,
what?
Can I get like a double Johnny Walker Black on the rocks and disembark?
You can't. You can't walk through security with it in your hand.
I don't think so.
But if you poured it into a water bottle and stuffed it in your backpack, I don't know that anyone would be the wiser.
Nothing.
Smart move. Thank you. All right.
That's a hot professional tip right
It's
there.
that kind of cruise.
I'm gonna need a funnel and a big water bottle. Okay.
And so
Crazy Cat Traveler says, can we help with airfare? I can. I usually, with regards to
hold on,
airfare,
say that louder. Repeat that question. You were a little
they
quiet.
asked if I can help with airfare. As far as that goes, I can book airfare. I usually encourage people to book it on their own, just because with airfare, airlines changing flight times so frequently, I don't want to get in the middle and maybe not get an email to someone quick enough when they're on the way to the airport or something like that. Although, is what I do offer to do is find a flight for them, the cheapest flight for them, email them the information and let them get online and book it themselves, just to kind of help them find the cheapest rate.
Very nice of you. I think that there's going to be a few people. The first question I asked was, okay, this ship is going to dock in Bermuda and stay there. It's going to dock at the port and stay there for 2 overnights. And I was a little worried. I'm like, well, how is that going to play into my gambling and some other vices that I like to get out of my system? Well, it looks like this cruise ship has arrangements with Bermuda, and some people know this already. At about 9 p.m. at night, the casino is allowed to open and be in full operation, even though it's in port, and it'll stay open pretty much all night long, or as long as there's people in there that want to spend their money. So, that is
Jamie, is that
deal.
because there's casinos in Bermuda?
I think that is because so many ships were needing to spend the night there, and I think the cruise lines just puffed their chest out and said, here's the deal, if you want us to camp out overnight, you need to allow us to open up our casinos. And so the local folks there arranged certain laws that allowed cruise ships to do that, because there are some ports where cruise ships can do it. They may or may not just choose to, because it might not be worthwhile for them to open up a casino and stock it and have people working it when there's a half dozen or a dozen people in there. But this is a benefit for Bermuda. So
Nancy Kerstetter said hotels are pricey in New York City. They do have a lot of pricey hotels there, although they have several hotels that are the same prices you may pay in
There's
Florida.
so many hotels.
In fact, we're going there this November for a short time, and the hotel that we have is the same, if not less than what we pay in Florida when we go to Miami.
Yes, and there's a lot of places that you can go into numerous airports in the metropolitan area, and you can stay 20-30 minutes outside of New York City and get a little better deal.
Well, and the
stuff
hotel
like
that we're staying in that's reasonable is right there in Times Square, so it's there are a reasonable hotel.
And reasonable is what? What are we dropping? Like 150 or 160 on it?
Well, the one that
and that's
we have
mid-November.
This November is just a little over 200. I think
Okay,
like
I was totally wrong. My apologies.
Like
just goes to show how much I know.
But when we go to Florida, we easily pay $230
Easy.
a night. Yeah.
We can.
Sometimes
we can.
more. So.
Easily.
All right, Diane Carlson, Sharon, repeat real quick. What is the breakdown for the Bermuda deal? One more time for these folks.
As far as where is that? What the breakdown of?
I'm sorry. I'm late to the chat. What's the cruise? Give it to him one more time.
Oh, the whole thing.
Sure.
It's on the Norwegian Breakaway out of New York City, 7 days, 7 nights to Bermuda. And there's 2.5 days in Bermuda and 3 sea days. And yeah.
All right. And what is it? What's an average price that someone's going to pay for this deal?
I can give you the ones I actually have reserved. I can give you a price that's good until November 17th. These prices are good. Now, I have 2 different categories of balconies reserved, some ocean views, and 2 different categories of interiors and some mini suites reserved. So for the balconies, I'll have to add on the price of the gratuities for the drink package. Okay, so the first, the lowest price balcony for 2 people, the total price with taxes and everything is going to be $26.83.34. plus $158.40 gratuities for the drink package and the specialty dining. So that totals up to, here, add that up.
Whoa, hold on. You're throwing some math at me? 2684 plus 140?
Oh, it comes out to $3,000.14.
So about $3,000 for a balcony cabin, which includes Wi-Fi, the full drink package,
3 nights of specialty
$100
dining,
onboard credit,
$100 onboard credit.
and 3 nights of special. Now it's not every specialty restaurant. It's a select, like
It's
6
most
or
of
7
them,
of them
most of them.
you can choose from. But you do get discounts at other specialty restaurants if you choose to go to any of those other ones.
Nice. Yep.
And as far as dining goes, it is casual. It's what do they use?
Freestyle dining.
Freestyle dining.
Yeah.
So there's not. It's like anytime dining, any night. So we don't have a set dining time or anything like that. You just come and go as you please.
You can wear that outfit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep.
What else? You're doing?
Okay.
Are you doing a little math there?
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, and the other
Hold on. I saw that.
What?
I saw that.
What are they doing?
Yeah. There's some. I think.
You said casual.
There's some. That's a little more casual. I don't believe that is acceptable.
Okay.
That's a little too casual. On the Lido deck, though, that's another story.
Yeah, I think on the Lido deck, we'll definitely be seeing full.
I will rock out with my banana sock out.
I like it.
If I may throw that out there.
So here's a question:
Yes.
what do the people want to do on this cruise? Like, you've got this big epic air hockey match, right? We got to start thinking. There's got to be something that we can do on this cruise.
As far as that, have the understanding that we're going to Bermuda on a new ship and a new cruise line out of a port I've never gone out of, but I haven't gotten that past that.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
fine. But I'm looking for. We need some kind of tournament.
Are you talking about onboard stuff, or are
Yeah,
you talking
onboard.
excursions? Like, I don't even know what to do.
No, I'm talking like the air hockey championship.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
You gotta
Maybe they
have
have some
something.
billiards, or maybe this one's going to be a classic traditional cornhole tournament
Ooh,
to see who the
that's not
ultimate
bad.
champion is.
That's good.
Yes.
York can't hear, but I won't tell him you said that.
What okay, yeah. Don't let him know I said cornhole. He gets a little weirded out.
Oh,
Yes,
actually, I
Tina,
was
the
just
cruising librarian. Amazing point, guys.
Oh,
they
yeah,
have bowling alleys
They
on
do.
this ship.
And they have an ice bar and all kinds of fun
The
stuff.
ice
Oh, I
bar.
didn't know
yeah,
that.
hold on. The ice bar is on the Epic, is it not?
They got bowling
I
alleys
thought
on
it
that
was
ship,
the
York.
Breakaway too.
Maybe it is.
I
I got to look a little deeper.
I thought I saw it on the Breakaway.
Speedo dance off says Blaine. That's a possibility. Drinking shots tournament says any moonshine. Let's just give Eddie the belt now. I think the big question is who's going to get arrested in New York City the night before and not make it onto the ship. Who's going to be a pier runner on embarkation day? I think is the big question.
Yeah, hopefully no embarkation day pier runner.
Thank you, Robbie O'Malley, the resident professional here. Breakaway, Getaway, and Epic have the ice bar,
Oh,
so
yeah. I
we
thought
will
I
be able to
saw
hit
it
the
on
ice
the ice
bar
bar.
for cocktails
That's
if we
cool.
want.
The
What
ice
else?
bar is the one you have to wear a winter coat at, right?
Yes. Or if you're me, you just wear that blue Speedo that you've been nice enough to show the folks, and I'll just roll right in with that thing and make things happen.
I like it.
Debbie says, how do I reach Sharon? sharonatsea@gmail.com. Again, sharonatsea@gmail.com is the best way to reach Sharon. If you have a question, you just want to inquire, you will have some, anything in particular you want to know, just shoot the email out there and she'll be responding. She'll be available 24 hours the next couple of days for your booking needs. $50 a
Yeah.
person.
But like I said, the balconies run anywhere from like $26.80. One of them is $26.83. One of them is $27.34, and then you just need to add on the $158.40 per person for the specialty dining onto that price. The ocean views run $26.37, and then you add on the those gratuities. The interiors run, one is $24.05, the other one's $25.63, are the two different categories. I'm sorry, $24.05 for those. The mini suites are $25.63. And then you just need to add on that gratuities per person on top of it, and that's will be your total price. And those prices are good through November 17th. for everyone. And as far as the solo cabin, it's just whatever price you're seeing online, and then I would pull it into the group, and then you would get all the same perks, and
Yes.
then you would also get that $100 onboard credit.
That deposit's crazy.
Yeah, right now, yeah, it's 50. So what? So just to revisit that deposit, York, thanks for mentioning that. $50 a person right now. It's easily going through the end of November. We believe it's going to continue to go past.
The
Or, I'm sorry.
No, the deposit.
I apologize. I said the wrong thing.
Well, the Norwegian has been. Normally the deposits are $250 per person. They've been doing this $50 deposit pretty much all year. It's kind of been crazy. They told me they are going to offer it through the end of September. They couldn't tell me if they're going to continue it after that. One thing with Norwegian, they never really have set dates of when they end those things. It's just when they kind of decide to. I think I'm not really sure because they could never give you a date. So if you really want to make sure you get the $50 deposit, if you're a solo cruiser too, I would say try to book it by the end of September. If you're not worried about the deposit, but you want to guarantee that price, book it by November 17th, and you're locked in at that price. And like I said, the deposit's refundable, so if you decide you can't go later down the road, as long as it's before a final payment date, it's fully refundable.
I just saw a good question.
Go ahead, John. What was that? Say it again.
Someone, Yvonne Kozlowski wanted to know how much for a third person in a balcony.
You got that?
Oh, for what?
How much for a third person in a balcony?
Oh, hang on. I have that information here.
Are you sure?
I do.
So while Sharon's looking that up, usually there are deals going on with Norwegian where they have third and fourth people sail for free, and you just pay port taxes and things like that. But in order to get these additional discounts on the group cruise set up this way, that particular deal is not in effect. Although the third and fourth person will be discounted rates. If I'm right.
Well, there is another group that offers that. The only problem with that is it's only offered when Norwegian's offering it. So say if someone, right now they're offering it. So say someone books this week, they would get it. But someone books maybe next week and that's not offered anymore, they won't get that. They'll just get whatever Norwegian's offering. So overall, for the length of time, and since it's 2 years away, it's not really beneficial to book that type of group because it's not financially beneficial for everyone. So, and this actually comes out when I did the math and paying for the third person with all these extra perks, it is really minimal. There's really not much of a difference in pricing overall with the where they say the third and fourth are free, because they kind of up your price a little bit with Norwegian and then they're free. So when, like, once again, you take into consideration this discount and everything, it kind of is really close.
It's pretty close. So what we have to, what you'll get here is pretty close to that kind of deal.
So this is really the better deal.
I don't know about for you guys. I don't know about for you guys from coming from kind of the West Coast, but for us in the Midwest to fly to New York in October
is the same as flying to Florida
in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty, you're talking a few $100 at the most usually.
It is for us too. Right. It's not really much, really isn't any different for us either.
Sure.
It may even be cheaper.
What about, how about from boys, what else? Any other things you want to talk about? Questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that you want to bring up?
Well, I did want to bring up this question. One last question I saw. Someone wanted to know if the price was $2,600 per person, and that's not correct.
No, that's for two. If you're this is based on double occupancy. So, and actually, someone asked when I said 24 and 25. Now I'm sorry, the interiors. There's an interior category that's 2405. There's also another interior that's 2563. The mini suite is 2870. I'm sorry, I had them. I glanced down. I had them written right there together, but. Really, the mini suite is only about a little over $100 difference from the balcony, so it's a pretty good deal for the mini suite.
Yes.
Robert Norris says he's going to contact Sharon tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering if this is the same Robert Norris I cruised on the Mariner of the Seas with. I believe that it is.
Identify yourself, Robert. Speak now.
Robert, if that's you, please come. It will be epic. We had a great time with Robert.
Pam S. said Oceans has a pool table and air hockey, so it is on.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Was it York that asked about the third person? Or John?
No.
Somebody did. Somebody did in the questions.
Oh, okay. So the third person, the price for the third person is $381.65 plus the port charges, which are like are $262. So I think it comes out to like around $640 or something for the third person.
Let's see. What other guys? Are there any other big questions that you see in there?
I've got one just quick for my. It's been a long time since I've been in a port overnight.
Yes.
So what is it like per se? Should this happen? We get back to the ship 2 a.m. something like that. I mean, is it, since you're there for like multiple days, is it you're on and off the ship whenever you want to go? I mean, not that I need to be doing anything at 2 to 3 in the morning, but
just in case you have a few hours of, let's say, a blackout or something, and you kind of wake up and say, oh, well, I got to get back to the ship right now.
I know some cruise lines, when they port overnight, they either like people to be back on board at a certain time, or I know some people will stay off the whole night and get back on in the morning. I'm not really 100% sure on this, how it works in Bermuda. I mean, I will find that out. But there may be someone here that's been to Bermuda before that may know the answer to that.
Yes, Robbie O'Malley says open gangway 24/7.
Okay, great.
interesting.
Okay.
Robbie O'Malley, thank you, brother.
Not that I need it, but I like to know my options.
Yes.
All right.
Wanda likes that I said if I hypothetically black out.
People don't realize York is into late night snorkeling. That's one of his hobbies. He likes to snorkel in the dark.
Night
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
He's got him and a snorkel and a Speedo and a headlamp, and he goes for broke out there.
Yep. Yep. He goes looking for the elusive rooster fish that only comes out at
It'll be an
night.
Interesting
Yes.
cruise.
Mary Ellen Dillon, Mary Ellen, remember with that price, it includes the unlimited drink package, 3 nights of specialty dining, Wi-Fi for the cruise, and some excursion credit as well if you book your excursion through Norwegian.
Yeah.
And it also includes $100 onboard credit per cabin to check out.
The value's
as well.
crazy.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
think it's shocking for people who haven't seen prices in Norwegian that, you know, at first there's a little sticker shock until you realize exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, and
From
like
that.
I said, it depends on the cruise. Some are a little more Norwegian, some not. But this one seems to be pretty comparable with the other cruise lines. In fact, it's a better deal because I did price out Carnival and Royal, and those were prices without the drink package. If you would have added the drink package on, the total price of the cruise would probably be about $800 more for the
Right.
cabin.
Vanessa Lee has a question. If we book the Haven through Sharon, is the deposit still $50 a person? That Haven is tricky. I don't know if we know
because
that
the
off the top of my
Haven's
head.
more.
I never know what that is.
That I would have to find out. I didn't, like I said, I can book those and bring them in, but I didn't. It wasn't able to reserve any, but I can find that out and let you know. If you email me, I will find the answer out for you and get back to you tomorrow.
Yeah, and the Haven is just their high-end suite type area where you barely have to leave a certain part of the ship if you don't want to, and you can just stay with the masses, or you can stay with you don't have to go into the masses. Just everything you need is up top in this one area of the ship. I think that our
take
guy,
4.
Robbie O'Malley's probably rolled with that a little bit. Show special features. What is going on? Also, hello, Griff and Alyssa. Love it to see you guys here as well. Show special features, October 24 through 31, 2021 is the deal. And I don't know, I don't believe I think that's going to be the only group cruise at that time, if I understand what some of our other friends are doing. So there you go. Robbie says it's $1,500 deposit for 2 and $250 per person extra for guests, all refundable for the Haven. Robbie, thank you. You've been a blessing to have on this feed tonight. Thanks very much for the great
Thanks,
information.
Robbie.
Get out of there, cat.
So York, if you're thinking about sneaking in the Haven with Lisa, 1,500, boom, and you're there, baby.
I'll take 4 rooms like that.
Yeah.
You want to get you just want to get a quad,
Yep.
and then you'll come out and go, we're streaking.
Money's
in the quad."
no object.
Yes, Lisa Ragsdale.
Bring your
did you
green
hear
hat.
that? We've already got the credit card number. Let's get that information put in immediately.
I'm inside cabin all the way.
Yes, Anthony Plack wants to know if we're doing bowling with 1 shot for every 10 points. Anthony,
Come
we
on
will
now.
do that if that's what you want to do, baby.
I love to bowl. So
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, then I'd be doing 100
I'll be
shots.
bowling. I don't know about the. Well,
I think a reservation for the group is would be doable. I would think
What?
for the bowling alley.
We could do a bowling tournament. Winner takes
Oh
all.
yeah, we could. We sure can. We'll see. Hopefully, we show up in masses and we just take over that bowling alley. Guys, and all right, listen. We figured we'd be here for about 20, 25 minutes. It's been 45. You guys are amazing. Still 160 people watching. Thank you so much.
I mean, we will be live tomorrow night, so we can bring this up again. And if there's any questions you think about too, we can answer a few more tomorrow night.
I saw a relevant question.
Please,
somebody asked, is there a place they can go to see this information? Like, is this posted somewhere? Can they see it on your YouTube channel, that video you made? How's that gonna work?
It's not yet, but we will be posting it. I don't know if we'll post it. If we post it, it'll be later tonight or tomorrow. We will post it all.
Sharon, the whole announcement came about pretty quickly. So any information you need, you can contact Sharon via email or email with a phone call kicker, and then she's going to type up a thing which will have all the information. So if you're not already on there, you can find it at the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. So make sure you join up on there with us, and we'll be posting that there. And I know that the same information will be given to John and York to put over there on the Klikowskis and Ship Show channels. I know you guys are doing some switching with your YouTube, or I'm sorry, with your Facebook pages, but it'll be there as well. And then we're gonna look to have a video posted too within the next couple of days. That'll be sharing the information as well for you guys.
Blaine just brought up an excellent point.
Hold on, Blaine brought up an excellent point.
He says the winner of your 20,000 subscriber event gets to go on this cruise.
Possibly. I mean, whoever wins that, we're gonna give them 3 cruise options to choose from. So
well, let's not put the carriage before the horse. We need to get to 20K, and that's although we're getting there, we still have a little ways to go on that deal. So, but that I'm hoping in the next 2 years we can squeak out another 1,700 subscribers and make it happen. We'll see how that plays out.
Well, Diane Dietrich says that for the bowling tournament, whoever loses wears a Speedo all the next day. And Janet wants to know the final payment due date.
It is.
Wow, Janet, you go right for the.
I have it here, but I have to.
For them.
It's
120 days before the cruise.
It is 120 days before the cruise. I'm just trying to look here because.
So you got like 4 years till you have to pay it off.
Something like that.
The writing's really tiny here and it's kind of dark, so I'm trying to. I did know that, but I forgot.
Yes, and thank you, Griff. Griff? I'm assuming it's Griff, because somehow I don't believe it would be Alyssa throwing this comment out there. But I believe Griff said, "I want to lose. Sign me up for the Speedos." And Griff, on behalf of everyone on the ship, I'll say thank you, because that'd be much better off than, let's say, me wearing that Speedo. So we would appreciate you taking one for the team. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of men and women overboard if I come walking out on the Lido deck in that Speedo.
Speedo cruise.
They'll be jumping over the sides.
Listen, can I get a Sharonatsea Speedo? I'm gonna need that.
Do you want the logo on the front or the back?
I wanted to say no, right on the front. Right on the front. I think you could strategically place that to make it even more incredible.
Okay.
Okay, I think I will post it on the flyer tomorrow, but I know it's about 120 days out.
Or maybe put Happy Cruising on the back.
Okay.
But I think it's like the end of June or first part of July or something like that, right in that time frame. But I will post it on there. I didn't think anyone was going to ask when it. Wow, that far
People
ahead.
have amazing questions. People want to know. Janet Moyer's like, I want to know when my final payment's due. I'm not messing around here.
I was more
Well,
worried
that's
about
good though. People are
finding
excited.
out how long the deal's good for, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to see. It seems like there's excitement with this.
Yeah,
so
there's
That's
this
pretty
is
cool.
This is our first group cruise, so like we don't know what to expect, but it feels good to see there's people interested in
I know
going.
we're gonna have some fun offerings for those
Tina,
days too,
Tina,
right?
that's what I think. I think it's June 26th because I have that written here, but I just can't remember if that was the final payment or what I wrote that. But I have it written here, so that is probably the final payment.
Listen, I know Sharon is excited for this because I've never heard her talk so much during a live show.
Well, that's because you talk so much.
Yeah, you know much more about this. I've already said the wrong thing once or twice, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth over here and.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. That's awesome. All right, guys. Any more questions from the folks in the chat? Anybody need to know something? How does the booking process work? Crazy Cat Traveler. Just send Sharon an email, sharonatsea@gmail.com, that you're interested and maybe what kind of cabin you're interested in, and she can reply back, or she can also call you back. You can send information tonight. So reply to as many people as she can tonight, and then tomorrow get back to the rest of everybody. So
Yeah.
there you go.
We're going to be leaving here shortly for a little while, so we'll be back later this evening. So I'll either reply later this evening or tomorrow to everyone.
Yes, and that, Blaine 2007, good point. He says, I'm looking forward to seeing Matthew. Matthew will be there. This is certainly a kid-friendly deal. If you have kids, if you have children, I know that the boys there, they have families, they have kids. I'm not sure how everything will work out and how it'll play.
Wait, can Matthew babysit?
Matthew can.
Actually,
he can babysit.
He's babysitting right now in the other
Yes.
room.
Right on.
Our grandson.
Just what he wants on a cruise.
He actually
Well,
loves kids. He loves kids.
Yes, he's really good at it, and for a couple of dollars for a cash deposit, he will entertain babysitting chores.
He'll do it for free.
Excellent.
Yes, and if there's not a huge teenage turnout on the ship, he will be available for.
That might actually help him in
Right.
that department, I would think.
Yeah,
Right.
well, it could, kind of like when the guy goes to the grocery store with the kid,
Yeah.
Need a gal.
Yeah.
That could work.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Nancy, $50 per person.
Yes. Poor Wanda says, poor Matthew. He will have all the drunks to babysit, said Blaine. You're probably right. Last thing said, Blaine said, I think there may be a free airfare promo with this cruise.
Okay.
That's what Robbie said.
There isn't with the group. There is on Norwegian if you book it, but if you book it through the cruise line, you also don't get the 15% discount, and you also don't get the $100 onboard credit. So the way I did the group is this group does not do the third and fourth sail free or the airfare. And like I said, the other group that does do that, it only offers it when it's available online, and the prices are higher, so it all balances out when it's all said.
I don't think you get your choice of flight, do you? When it's like that?
No.
They will give you some choices. They will.
Okay.
Well,
But,
I think Sharon figured, and we kind of figured that as we weighed out what people would really want, I think so many people might want to get in early to New York, and they don't want to have to go by whatever schedule Norwegian
Well,
would give.
they do give you
and,
some options to come in early, but then too, there's some people that are driving, some people flying, and like I said, overall, this is the best deal for, I guess, for the mass of people. That may be
That's what we want.
yeah. So I kind of went with what's best for everyone involved, not just a couple people.
Yes.
All right.
All right, cool. So
Is there a name for this thing? Do we have like an official name?
I don't know if
We
something.
haven't made a name. We need to make one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything catchy.
Let's let the people offer some suggestions.
Yeah.
Over the next
Hey.
few nights.
Let's make it a contest.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do? You want to make it a contest, and then John and York can pick out whatever fancy name for the event come Wednesday on the ship show.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll put it out there on both our Facebook groups, and we'll kind of combine forces and see what we come up with.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
I like it.
Sharon C's Crazy Cruise 21. Randy, that's a good start. Randy, hey, thanks for those pictures, by the way. You've been posted on the cruise crew. Awesome pictures. Drunk cruise with SAS and ship show. That's an appropriate,
SAS in the coop.
Ooh.
Sharon at Sea begot cruise. I like that.
Marilyn Moore says, call it shenanigans.
Oh, it'll be shenanigans, all right. It will be shenanigans. All right, guys, so that's it. Let's let you all get back to the evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and watching. We will still be here tomorrow night as usual. That indicates the sound of the horn there indicates that we're just about to set sail.
Wait,
What do you
that's
got?
my boy. Robert Norris. He says he was on the Mariner.
Oh,
Cheers
all right.
to the nectar of the gods, my friend.
Fantastic. Griffin Lissa said sea nanigans. That's awesome.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That sounds
That's a good
fantastic.
one.
That's pretty good.
The ship
Leave it
show
to
and
Griff.
Sharon at Sea Shenanigan Cruise. We'll see. We'll find something. I know the folks that follow the ship show will come up with some interesting,
keep 'em coming,
slightly
though.
inappropriate ones to put out there.
Yeah,
There will be.
Yeah, especially if Tom Beetle Bailey shows up.
Oh, jeez. Or Trevor
Did
Glockler.
I say that? Yeah. Hey, we learned on the live stream that it's Gleckler.
Is it Gleckler?
Yep,
I say we still call him Glockler.
The more you know.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
He also
Just like
coached,
we still call Pam Shantz.
he also coaches the Detroit Lions. If you didn't know that.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Does
does.
He walk around with a pencil in his ear? I
Yeah.
think he
Yeah.
walks around with a stogie in his ear.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, one
Oh.
minute. Okay. Yes, I think
Oh, the Chip Show. That's a good name. Maybe we can call it that.
Chickens of the Shenanigan Sea Cruise.
Oh, Anthony, you're so crazy. Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, cool. So listen, we'll wrap it up then. Thank you so much to
Yes, thank you.
John, York, their respected families.
Oh, thank you
for getting
guys.
involved, and we're so excited about this. I know it seems like forever away, and it is, but you got to do these things ahead of time. We all have so much stuff coming up, and before you know it, we'll be at the year countdown, and before you know it, we'll be drinking on the Lido deck of the Norwegian breakaway.
Yeah, you have to plan ahead. Otherwise, it gives time for people to save, pay along and make plans. So.
That is correct. So correct. Wow, that is an awesome looking bird you got there. Is that part of a giveaway?
Yes. It makes a noise. I couldn't get him to do it though.
Oh man, I like
Roosters
that
in the Hen House Cruise.
Oh, that's a good one. The Roosters in the Hen House. All right, cool. So if you guys need more info, obviously we'll have it on our channel. Head over to the Klaykowski's YouTube channel as well. I'm sure they'll be talking about it. I gotta believe that'll be a hot topic on their Wednesday night live stream, the Ship Show live stream. So check them out. KLAYKOWSKI''S. Did I get that right?
Yes. That's right, even though the apostrophe doesn't belong.
Oh, well, it'll be okay.
And we'll see you tomorrow night on your live stream.
We will be here talking about that and other things as well. So I guess that's it. So
Yeah. And we'll post, like I said, I'll post a flyer in the morning on the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Facebook group
yes,
with all the details
Excellent.
and pricing and everything.
that is correct. All right, so that's the deal, guys. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming. And,
Go Browns.
From all of us here at the Klaykowski Ship Show, Sharon at Sea, I guess we can give you guys a happy gawk and wrap it up with a
Happy cruising.
happy cruising.
Peace
All right.
out. Go Browns.
Peace out. All right, go watch some football and contact Sharon. $50 deposits. Make it happen now. We'll see you
It's
there.
going down, y'all.
Yeah, baby.